Anyway, chat. Sorry, we're just gonna immediately jump into MCS. Like, nah, I just want to immediately jump into it. Here. So if I remember correctly, also hi Hollow, how's it going, honey? Good seeing you here. I see you've been enjoying the clips a lot too. Been seeing your comments on the Be Clip channel. All right, welcome to Dumb Shit O'Clock chat. Dumb Shit O'Clock, huh? That's crazy. Chat, my antics aren't that predictable. I feel attacked. Anyway. Alright. I get to relax for a little bit and just build shit. Which is needed. No, it's because I always get up. We always get up to some stupid shit on this segment. To be fair, the last time we got on some stupid shit wasn't even the last time we touched this. It was the nuclear nut, right? That was it. That was the last dumb shit. Oh no, lava chicken. Duh. Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, never mind. Also, I forgot. You guys can't even see the game. Wow, Flams, you are a very professional streamer. You don't even show your fucking footage. There you go. Post meltdown clarity. Remember, me talking about jorking off, jorking it down Chernobyl style is what led to me building this damn reactor to begin with. Like, we joke, but like, no, this is why I was building this. Yeah, the local bakery of LF City. You know what's funny is the center point of it, which is over there, is called Geisha. Like, each of these areas are built on districts. I hope you know this. All right. So let's see here. Let's do 3. Because these rooms are going to be like, what's it called? Terminals, right? 2, 3. See, thankfully though, I'm staying consistent. I'm at least doing little bits and bits of the big builds, right? I just wish I could do the same for the rest of the other big builds that are over there. But I at least want to sit here and say, yeah, I'm consistent with my builds. Kinda. All right, here. I'm gonna do it this way, right? So here's how we're gonna do this. And you guys will be like, oh, but Flamie, that doesn't make sense. No, you're right, it doesn't, but that's okay. I'm not asking for it to make sense. I'm gonna do it this way. Give me some of these, and then maybe the iron, a block of iron. There we go. Yeah, It also gives me an excuse to write radioactive cow's milk. I still need to design Radia-chan. I still need to. I've been joking about this for the longest time, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I will eventually do it. And I haven't done it yet, and I should. I really should, because it would be the dumbest thing I've done in quite some time. And I probably, it's like, well, Flamie, why haven't you designed Radia-chan just yet? And it's like, you're asking me to have time for the shit, the art that I do anymore. It's like, I've noticed that like lately, I don't have that much time for art anymore. Like I used to, but not anymore. Like my energy has been specifically devoted to my content lately. And that's like not a bad thing, but it is like something I have noticed, right? Where it's like, it does kind of make me feel a little sad that I've something that I actually enjoy doing. I stopped doing in favor of this stuff. Or I'm not doing it as often. Geisha, Uburp District, South Tacos District, North Chiles District, Canada Dry District. I have no idea based on Africa. Why? Okay, chat. All right. It popped in my head after I heard the geisha. I don't know where the term geisha came from, but I just remember we had made it as a term, right? That's all I remember. It's just, it was a term that was made up by chat several years ago when I started the series, and it kind of just stuck, right? As these things tend to. But yeah, I don't remember specifically where or how. I just know it did. Here. Give me a smooth stone. Because now we get to do the fun part. Or at least what I think is considered the fun part. Here, I'm gonna do mossy stone bricks for this. I feel like that would be a good mix. Yeah, way before my time on the channel. Yeah, again, you'd be surprised. This channel has a history. It is, it's wild to think that this entire channel has a history like that, but yeah. No, it does. How's MCS, Mama Heart? I mean, we just started. We just started. It's been, you know, it's been good. How are y'all doing on chat? Y'all having a good week so far? My week could have been a little bit better, but we're getting somewhere, hopefully. Doing great. I'm having a great time. Hell yeah. That's always a good time. That's always a good thing to hear, sweetheart. I know tomorrow I'm gonna check out Uma Musume because I was talking to Gaz about it because she was playing it and she likes the funny horse game. So I was like, you know what? I kind of want to try this out. There have been a few games where I'm like, I know some of my friends like playing these games. I may want to try them out just for the hell of it. And I'm debating, right? Like I know Zenless is one of them that like, I know Jenks plays a lot. And I know Salad also has been playing a lot of it too. But then again, my guilty like pleasure of choice has always been Warframe, so you know. Hey. Which speaking of which, by the way, I added a new community thing called Warframe Wednesdays, and that is going to be a new option moving forward. I talked about this on the VR chat and show stuff, but that is going to be a new thing in the future. So I'm fine dreading Saturday due to college, but fine overall. Yeah, I'm waiting to go back to school right now. Like I was about to go back to school and then, you know, lost my job, so there's always that. So, you know, always fun. I do, you know what, speaking of me losing my job, I do gotta like go and use up the HSA funds. I do have to, because I can't pull this out. I don't think I can. Hope you're able to, Mom. Yeah, well, like I said, I've been applying to things. The good thing is I have enough experience under my belt now where it shouldn't be too hard for me to get a job, but it is a bit of a pain in the ass for me to like sit there and conversate with the interviewer and be like, well, why is it that your resume looks like you keep leaving jobs? And it's like, bad work environments, lack of pay. In some cases I got laid off, some places I got fired, some businesses just stopped existing. like yeah, like I don't know how else to explain it. My resume is like a really checkered fucking spotty thing at best, and it really is, and it's the stressor of my life. That and my credit score. Credit score has always been terrible. Not for the wrong reason though, it's just things just keep fucking piling up, I guess. I don't know. Okay, back. Biomom came over to see her fuzzy grandson. Yeah? Does she approve? I hope she approves. Hello, Stinky. Hi, Tyran. How are you, honey? She adores the little squirt? That's awesome. I'm actually happy to hear that. Again, he looks to be very happy with you. So I think you're gonna be a good cat mom. He's definitely doing loads better from yesterday. Purr's getting louder and he's hacking up less. That is good. That actually is a good thing. It sounds like he's gonna be healthy, which is honestly, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you and I'm happy for him. Struggling mentally racing, but hey, Thursdays, am I right, Flamie? I mean, how am I doing? I mean, I'm alright. I'm just kind of vibing. I'm a little stressed, but what am I not really, you know? Just trying to find a new job and possibly planning to move soon, so you know, it's gonna be interesting. Nicole and I did find a few places, right? And there's one that I'm actually like looking at that I'm like, oh, I like this place, and it's like it's a 3-bedroom, but the upstairs bedroom is like has a stairway and it's like an open-end bedroom, right? And I actually like open-end bedrooms. I don't like feeling enclosed up. It comes from my experience with living in you know, in like treatment places and stuff growing up as a kid. I don't like feeling enclosed, if that makes sense. It's not that I'm claustrophobic or anything, it's just that I don't like closed rooms where I feel like something's watching me. So it's why, even though it's why I don't like keeping my bedroom door closed, right? I like knowing, I like knowing my surroundings, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Hey, nice new chapter in life. Yeah, the only problem is that I've only lived here for like maybe almost a year now. Also, hi S.S. Sullivan, welcome honey. Hope you're having a wonderful one. Hope you're having a wonderful night, afternoon, sweetheart. We're just doing a little bit of MCS. He does have a bit of a swollen middle, but I imagine it's more because he's eaten more than he's ever has, and his spine right he is spine thin at the moment. Yeah, so he might be eating like good, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. I mean, either way, I'm happy like that you have a cat that you like, or I'm happy that you rescued him. You lived here for a total of 9 months, about to be 10. Damn, it really has been out that long. I mean, I guess, yeah, that makes sense, because October was when the incident happened, and then, like, towards the end of, no. Was it the end of October? It was the end of October, and then November, like around early November is when I moved in here, and then that's when like all that shit went down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it really doesn't feel like it's been that long. But yeah, no, you're right. Well, I mean, look, thankfully things are better now. I'm very thankful for that. So I've improved. I've done a lot of changing and done a lot of things to be happier and be calmer, right? To help myself grow. I'm happy where I'm at right now, mentally and emotionally. So I can't complain. But yeah, I've always did tell myself the next major move that I'm doing, I would be leaving New Mexico. That is just gotta happen. I know my mom isn't too happy to hear that one, but like I don't really care what she has to say. Like my spawn point, she never liked the idea of her kids like moving away from her, but I personally am like more inclined to move. I know the silos should be made out of concrete. Well, I'm stuck with a little man fell asleep on my chest. That is fucking adorable. Makes me miss when the girls were kittens, man. Like, it's slowly coming together. Okay. The immovable stone has landed. Makes me miss my dogs a bit, not gonna lie. I told Nicole that, like, I do want to get a dog in the future. I do. I really want to get a dog. Just not anytime soon, right? I want to wait until the girls. I think they've talked about this before, but I'm waiting until the girls like pass away before I do that. Because I know once the girls pass away, I'm going to be heartbroken, and it's going to fuck me up pretty bad, right? So I know for a fact that I want to make sure that, you know, I definitely want to like have time to like heal and shit. Also, for the record, all these silos, they're going to be different variety in shapes and sizes. I'm not going to even them out. I'm not. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, guys, but I'm sorry. I'm not going to even them out. You have another thing coming. Loves doggos, but Jody has proven I am not a dog mom. I mean, I listen, I would love to have a dog, and the reason is I grew up with dogs most of my life, right? Cats are nice and they're fun and all, but there is a level of social interaction that you miss when you don't have like a dog, right? At least that's how I feel, because like I said, I grew up mostly with dogs. Like Twix, Ollie, Oreo, and Cherry were the only cats that I had growing up. I mean, for fuck's sake, I had a bunny before I had a fucking cat. I had fish before I had a cat. So that should tell you. Oh, I'm 100%, 100%. They have very different personality. I'm just much more of a homebody, very much a homebody, and so I get along better with the barn dweller fuzzballs. Yeah, like, I don't know. There is something up, like I said, for me, it's hard to describe because I'm an introvert who is very, I'm an introvert who is very extroverted, right? So for me, it's like, you would think that like I'd be completely okay with like just having cats. Yeah, I mean, I'd be okay. I'm usually okay with them. I mean, again, I have 2 lovable girls hiding here somewhere. I think one of them is in the, yeah. Both of them are there. Yeah, they're both sitting on the windowsill right now. Ambivert? I didn't even know that was an actual term. But I guess, yeah, if that's what that term is, then yeah. I didn't even know that was a real term, chat. That's interesting. Ambivert. It sounds really nasty. It sounds like pervert, which I am. I mean, I am a pervert. I mean, I know I am. I know I am a pervert. Absolutely 100%. I think the specific definition of an extrovert introvert with the tendency of the opposite whose social battery is recharged by either or. You're an outie that turns into an innie. Thanks, chat. That's great. That's really cool. That one. Okay. You mean an innie that turns into an outie? Do I got the V8 engine as well with the manual stick? Where's my stick automatic? No, actually, my stick's manual. Never mind. Hi, God Monster. What's up, honey? How are you, hun? I'm special. Listen, Aqua, you said it, not me. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. There we go. I think the Gob, how was your day, honey? You doing okay? You know what? I have a giant ass pizza that I could just kind of heat up later and probably eat. I need to eat that. I have a lot of leftovers that I should probably be eating. Because I'm like sitting here thinking like, ooh, buffet sounds really good. But I'm like, no. No, I need to not do that right now. It's a force of habit, really. Pretty good, got some drinks. Yeah? Got some drink. I do have my suspicions on some stuff, but can't take the test yet. Yeah, I remember we were talking about how I wanted to get an eval done, right? And how like I may be under suspicion of probably having like MPD or DID, which I've had a few people look at me and be like, yeah, you're probably a system, 100% you are. But I also have suspicion that like I said, I might be schizophrenic. A little bit. If not, I might be bipolar. But I'm not sure, honestly. But I do definitely have a flavor of ADHD and autism, for sure. Like, I mean, I kind of have to be, right? And I definitely know I have depression. I definitely know I have like That I do know I'm diagnosed with. The autism, the ADHD, severe clinical depression. I do know I have that. Anxiety, I have, holy fuck, I have a ton of that. I do tend to go into psychosis episodes when I get too stressed as well, so that is a thing that happens as well. So I know that, like, there is a possibility, right? ADHD and PTSD. Oh, you know, actually, I do know I have PTSD as well. 100% I have PTSD. Oh, I have PTSD. I know this for a fact. Like, that is something that I know I have, and it's funny to think about, because it's like, huh, yeah, I really wouldn't think about it that I do, but like, no, apparently I do have PTSD. Fun fact, did you know that it's possible for ADHD to be passed down genetically? Because that's how I realized I might have it. Is that actually true? I thought it was developed. I know autism is passed down genetically. Like, that I do know. Bit of A and B where technically, yes, it's learned behavior, but also it has to do with how your brain chemistry works. That makes sense. Actually, speaking of ADHD and brain chemistry, I need my caffeine. This entire time, I have not drank a single cup of my coffee. I have not. I actually am proud of myself. The entire fucking stream, I have not touched my cup of coffee. 3.5 hours in, and I have not touched a single drop of my coffee. I'm actually proud of myself. Usually I gulp that fucker down. But then again, I am like actually trying to cut back on my intake of coffee. Like, I love coffee, but I'd also like to have my breasts grow. So, you know, I'm trying to like cut back on caffeine. That's why I'm also doing my workouts. Because mama's fat ass needs to be even thicker. Did you have a headache? No, actually, I didn't. But that was because earlier this morning I had like a cup and a half as well. I think 2 cups. Get them gains. I'm trying, Gob. I am so trying. A lot of it stems from the fact that I also don't eat a lot. Like, I need to eat more. Like, I've kind of toned down on the eating. And it's just because food is so fucking expensive right now. Like, who? Oh, I was talking to Faye about it. Faye and I were talking about it, and it was just like, yeah, no, food is so fucking expensive right now. It is impossible to gain weight right now. Oddly! Hi! Mods, can you shout out Papa Oddly for me, please? Hi Oddly, it's good seeing you, honey. Welcome. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better today. I know that you were having a day recently, so it's good to see you. I've been having a headache and mostly my booty hurts. Why does your booty hurt? Who you been fucking stretching, playing the stretch games with you, huh? I know who it is. It's been Wabo. Wabo's probably been fucking doing that. Cause I ate Chipotle. Well, I don't know why the Chipotle employee is stretching your booty hole, but whatever works, man. However you want to eat that burrito. To be fair, you know, rip your booty. But for the burrito? Yeah, you just but for that burrito. Anal for. But yeah, I'm glad to see you here, honey. I know you've been kind of on a hiatus lately, so I've been meaning to make sure you're okay. Between you and my wife, both of you are on like hiatuses right now. And Lily. Lily's been streaming. She's just been dealing with stuff. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people have been dealing with stuff lately. That is something I've noticed. But then again, it's like, yeah. I mean, I really have no room to talk. Just been feeling unwell. Yeah? Ed, it's good to see you, honey. Welcome. Good seeing you. I'm not on hiatus, actually. I cancel streams or reschedule a lot. Okay, that's what it is. I thought you were on hiatus. My apologies. Also, apparently there's a severe thunderstorm warning where I live. I guess I'm not going to go to the buffet then. Never mind. Fuck that. Yeah, no, I'll stay home. I'm not driving in that shit. Dude, okay, the last time there was a major storm out here, right? I remember seeing, you call yourself a non-head. I just streamed money. Yeah. Honey, I was not okay Monday. I lost my job. I lost my job Monday. So I disconnected myself online. I saw. Yeah, it's gonna be okay though. Like I said, I have an interview Tuesday, for a different area. And, you know, if push comes to shove, Nicole and I are looking at a new place to live, so. Also, I just drove through a storm, lightning split a tree, cool. Yeah, so, okay, so I was driving through a storm not too long ago, right? And, because I had to go to Walmart for something. I forget what it was. It was like, I needed jelly or something. I know I just had to go to Walmart, right? And, basically, like, I was driving through the water because there was a flood, flash flood. And on my left, you had a big-ass pavement princess and another pavement princess just kind of slam into each other, and it caused this giant fucking traffic jam. It was just like, oh my god, dude. And the fucked up thing about where I live is the roads, they're not built for multi-path highways. So you have these situations where like these oil drivers, when they cause these fuck ups because they don't know how to drive, they block up the whole road and it fucks with the infrastructure of everything. It's terrible. So my girlfriend is helping apply for a house. Yo, so we were actually looking at renting a house, possibly, or a townhome. Your only crime is going to Wally's World. To be fair, there is nothing else here. Like, genuinely, there is nothing here. I don't have, there's nothing where I live. This is like, there is nothing. Which is one of the big reasons why I kind of made it clear to myself that next move, I'm leaving New Mexico. And I'm sticking to my guns with that. I've been stuck to my guns with that since last year. Because I told myself that before I moved out down here, that my next move after this one was going to be me leaving New Mexico. And yeah, sure enough, I am. I'm moving out of New Mexico. I hate the state so much. There's nothing here. There's literally nothing here. And I can't, no. The state is no. Should I come to the Midwest with me? So it's funny you mentioned that. Well, Sophie already said it out loud, public, so people already know. I will be moving to the Midwest, funny enough. Specifically, Missouri. We got rain and tornadoes go we. I know, when I was visiting Nikki and Gaz and Conley, there was a tornado watch, and 3 tornadoes land in the vicinity, around the area. Which, there is a possibility I'm gonna go visit her, Nikki, again, soon. So, there might be another week, chat, where I'm, like, not streaming. Just a fair warning. I want to wait and see how this interview goes, though. That whole area you live in is as barren as my bank account currently. I'll be sure to get you some moonshine. I don't drink, though. Not anymore. I stopped drinking. I actually, you're gonna be proud of me, chat. I haven't had a drop of alcohol since the incident. Since the drama in January. I have not had a drip of fucking alcohol. Honestly, I was told New Mexico only has a high unsolved murders and a lot of meth. Yeah, it also is known for its copious amount of unemployment and retired people who can't afford Phoenix. It's also known for its identity crisis in politics. New Mexico doesn't know if it's a red or blue state. I'll put it to you this way. New Mexico's governor is a Democrat. Most of New Mexico is deep red. Problem is, The problem where I say it's an identity crisis is because the region I live, right, the Pecos region, is all deep red, 100%. But then, like, you have areas like Las Cruces and Alamogordo and Albuquerque and Santa Fe, and those areas have more population and they tend to be more, you know, Democrat. So notice how I don't say left, right? Because I'm left leaning. I don't believe Democrats are left. They're just a different shade of right, in my opinion. But yeah, they so what ends up happening is you have people who vote Republican, but then they somehow end up with a governor that's blue, right? And the state just tends to stay blue. But then you have situations where, like a decade ago, the state was actually red, right? And everybody was blue. So I don't know. Good. Keep at it, girl. You're doing great. I've never had the addicted trait to begin with. I was just using liquor because I had a lot of problems with a lot of people that were unresolved, or I had a lot of problems with a lot of people, and I had a lot of issues with my own personal identity that, like, were not resolved, and liquor was just a terrible way of, it was a terrible coping mechanism, to tell you the truth. Then I'll make you some, like, smoked barbecue chicken. Yo, let's go. I love barbecue chicken. I have not had... Okay. I have not had grilled barbecue chicken in so fucking long. My spawn point used to make it. And, like... Then again, I don't have a grill, right? So, of course I haven't. But I have not had grilled anything in, like, such a long time. And I need to fix that. I need to, like, either get a griddle or, like, a grill. I know that my current place doesn't allow grills, apparently, which is fucking weird to me. But they allow griddles. So, I mean, like most states, the cities are more blue. Basically, yeah. But, like, that's the thing, is, like, New Mexico's weird, right? Because it's a fucking state that has a lot of identity crisis issues. It just doesn't know what it wants to be, right? I don't know how else to explain it. It's weird. Also, I'm sorry if I'm just tired and get them big sads. You're fine. Honey, I know you're going through a lot. I mean, it doesn't bug me too much. I know if you want me, you'll reach out. It's okay. It is not a issue for me. Trust me. I know you got them big sads. You have some stuff you need to work through. I get it. It's okay. All I can say with that, oddly, is you know I'm here for you. I'm in the current situation over here. Very red state with a lot of blue politics and a blue governor. Yep. The problem with New Mexico I have is it's a dead economy and a dead state trying to stay afloat on unemployment, and that results into some really shady, scummy shit that happens. Like, case in point, buying a car here. Good luck. If you have a job here and you make more than 20K, good luck buying a car here. You're not going to be able to buy one here, but you're going to get fucked over. If you don't work, or you make less than 20K, Congratulations, you qualify for a $100,000 GMC Sierra. It's yours, take it. It's honestly kind of skeezy. It doesn't allow the girls. It's the damn desert. What is there to burn? My feelings? No, it's because like, dude, I feel like it's because like the place that I live is kind of like trying to be like upscale, like higher end luxury apartments, and they're not. Like, yes, you have a lot of interesting amenities, right? And you're a gated community. Awesome. I have no problem with these. These are good things. But like, dude, literally the other day I went and drove out of the gate, and the first thing I see is a guy shitting on a fire hydrant. So are we really like trying to be upscale here? Or, you know, also there's not a day that goes by where I don't hear like, you know, fire like sirens. Also, Cobot, thank you for the tier 1 sub, sweetie. I guess it was 6 months. Could have swore it was 5. Mwah, thank you, honey. That was awesome. You're amazing. Thank you, Cobot. Yeah, 6 months. That's crazy. Thank you for the tier 1 for 6 months. Flamie, that was me. I'm the shitter. So it was you who was shitting loud as fuck on the fire hydrant. No, I'm kidding. I had an upset tummy. You ate all those fucking street tacos, I say. Sounds like a lot like my country, not gonna lie. They're spooping. I love that is the thing that chat clings on to. Spooping. Hey Callbot, is my mom still live, by the way? If you're still in chat. Is my mom still live, Hydro? I was pissing loud as fuck and sounded like fried chicken. God, I would kill for some fucking chicken right now. I don't think so. I didn't see your notification. Gotcha. No worries. I appreciate you letting me know at least. Wait, Hydra was live today? I believe she intended to go live. She said she was going to do Grand Theft Auto 5 earlier today. I don't know if she was or if she's planning to do it later tonight, but I know Mom said she wanted me to be there, so I wanted to be sure. It might be later tonight. Ah, okay. That's fair. I mean, I'll probably spend time with her because it's been a minute since I've spent some time with her on her channel. I mean, I spend time with her a lot, like in other places, but like it's always good to just, you know, be the good girl daughter that I am and come in and say hello, Mom. I did see her hop on a GT earlier today. It might have been her checking on her dailies and whatnot. That's what I thought it was, because I saw the same thing before I went live. And I was just like, oh. God, that sounds like me when I was bringing Final Fantasy 14 Dude, Nicole really wants me to play 14 with her again, and I don't really care for 14. I'm sorry. I know that some people really like that game, and Nicole's one of them, but it's just like, I tried, and it was not my cup of tea. It really wasn't, and I tried. Or maybe I just didn't give it enough of a chance, but it is a different type of breed of game for me, I feel. No, what I do know, and I find it funny, I learned recently that Connie is a fucking Warframe nut like me. So I might want to hit her up eventually and like ask her if she wants to collab and do some Warframe together. I'm actually down for that, honestly. I would love to stream with Connie. Because I had found out that Connie is a she is a fucking Warframe nut like me. But she's a founder, so she's a different breed of Warframe nut. I just sent you my stream list, by the way, Flamie. Yeah, please do. Please do. Since I'm full-time right now, fucking, hey, my friends who are also streamers, you want to do shit with me? You have, this is the best time to do it. Just hit me up. Let me know. I will plan shit with you. I have no problem. Because I'm full-time right now, so I'm cool with whatever. Just let me know. I do have a thing that I am doing with Silesia. With Abiotic Factor. So there is that. I actually need to get an image from her too for that too. Fuck. I'd like to do something. Sadly, Warframe more simulates me. I know. I also know that it kills your computer too, apparently. I remember that. Speaking of Warframe, don't forget to watch TennoCon stream Friday for Valkyrie Prime. Yeah, I know. I actually have a mental note to do that. As a matter of fact, I will not be streaming while it's live. I will be there and I'll be working on things. I will literally stream after TennoCon. So like the moment that I get Valkyrie Prime, like I'm gonna probably then go live. But like, and before we see that big announcement, because I have a super fucking huge inkling feeling that it's going to be Tau. Like we're going to Tau. I'm leaning heavy on it. Everything is just pointing at Tau. We're going to Tau. And then the new trailers that they announced, or the new trailers with the new song that they put out, like the bits and pieces of it, that they've been doing the last week or so, very on their YouTube channel, has been really making me think Tau. We're going to Tau. Oh, I'm pretty sure we're getting Tau or Excalibur Prime. Yeah, it's either, I really do believe we're getting Tau before Excalibur. I think Excalibur Prime will be part of the announcement, but I think it's gonna get overshadowed by Tau. And then I know that that fucking week, Tuesday, there's the Pokemon Presents, and I know that I talked about it yesterday about how I probably won't stream it. I'm still indecisive on that. But also that Tuesday, I also have an interview that I gotta go do, so I may stream it and then just stream a little bit after that, possibly. I don't know. And then after that, I also have Salasia's stuff. So with Aviotic Factor. Basically, that day is going to be jam-packed, is what I'm trying to say. Hold on. Oh, chat's going crazy. Hold on. I'm highly getting doubting we're getting Excalibur Prime since that was a backer exclusive. Also because because Umbra is just better Excal Prime. Yeah, like that's what I figured too. Like even if Excal Prime happens, Umbra exists. I'm sorry, but Umbra is just a better version. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's Tau. I very much. Something is telling me based on the Isle Weaver update and how 99 wrapped up. I am more inclined to believe that it is. We are approaching the Tau system. At what time are you streaming at Salad? So, if you were in Salasia's server, she did make an announcement, I believe, about when she will go live. I will be doing whenever she goes live is around the same time I intend to go live. At least, if not, things can change, right? So, I don't remember the specific time right now, but that's just because I've been busy. But I can always let you guys know tomorrow. What that time is. Our dojo took home a gold during A-Claw. Oh, really? Oh, fuck yeah. That's awesome. That's good to hear. Yeah, no, that's actually wonderful news. Yeah, that's wonderful to hear, actually. I'm very happy about that. Or actually, because of how OP she is, Temple in Temple, because I want Space David Bowie. Listen, there is nothing wrong with Space David Bowie. However, I will say this: Flare is, Flare just reminds me of like why I hate celebrities. Which they, you know, Flamie, it was like Flamie, but you're a D-list celebrity. You're like an F-list celebrity, and it's like, okay, but have you ever considered that I hate myself? To be fair, Flare does get one of the best Kim chats. This is true, but I think that's more or less because Flare is more involved with the story rather than the Proto-Frames are. The Proto-Frames, it's like, how do we unfuck ourselves out of this shit? Flare, it's what happened to me? Why am I like this? Who the fuck are you, right? Why are you here? Flare isn't so much worried about unfucking themselves out of their situation, more or less they want to learn more about why things are happening the way they are. Which I respect, right? So, but that's just my personal, you know, opinion, right? Yeah, the Hicks were royally fucked. On the round table 4 were in their own shit, and they needed to work out. Yeah, wasn't there like a whole thing about that where it's like the reason that the round table 4 even worked together is because they wanted to unfuck themselves out of the loop, right?
It's time to drink water.
Like that was the understanding that I had. It's like they wanted to unfuck themselves out of the loop and get out of the loop.
It's time to drink water.
That was like my understanding of it. Sadly, I gotta go take care, Stinky. Have a good one, Oddly. Love you. If you ever need me, let me know. Check your walls. Okay, I'll check my walls. Okay, I got it. Thank you, honey. Be safe. Love you. I'm flirting with Connie right now. Connie is fucking adorable. Time loop shenanigans were really made things tough on them, especially with sites POV. It's implied that the forward together by half and said they don't have a lot of shared history. Yeah. Set of reference to the Dark Sector 99, the Technosite virus, the brutal. It was brutal in Dark Sector, but it's even worse in 99. Yeah. Well, there's like a theory as to like Dark Sector is just an alternate timeline, similar to what is like the old remains of what Duviri currently is, right? Like, which I mean would make sense. Well, especially in the realm of eternalism, right? It's just Dark Sector is just an alternate version of 99. I'm so lost in all the Warframe lore. Trust me, I was lost at first until Salazy explained it to me, and then like I got into the game and finished New War, and then it kind of clicked. And I was just like, oh, okay. Like once you get to fucking New War, and you beat New War, you start to click in and understand all the things that are happening. It's like New War is like the antithesis point for a lot of shit. And it's for a lot of players because it clicks in a lot of the answers. I had kind of Dark Sector some sort of film or game in universe where no. What about the Labubu arc? Okay. Chat, what the fuck? Where did these Labubus come from? No. Now, please explain to me what the fuck and why. Where did these Labubus come from? Please enlighten me. I'm curious. I genuinely wish I knew. What's a Labubu? So it's like the newest Beanie Baby. If I'm understanding this correct, right? It's like the newest Beanie Baby. And they're really fucking ugly. Like, I found out about Labubus through Tamers. That's how I found out about this. I was watching fucking Tamers' content, and that's how I found out about Labubu. And I don't... China. Just know scalpers love them. Why, though? No, but like, genuinely, though, like, why? Why do they love them so much? Yeah, I don't hate on this splittable band. These are some drab colors. What do you mean drab colors? Oh, you mean the fucking RTX of the shader? Yeah. Just a friendly reminder that there is, for a fact, a 24 karat gold Labubu that is 1-to-1. Why? Hold on, I'm confused. Because the newest popular things, so they buy them and jack up the prices because we can't have nice things. They're keychain plushies, okay. Like the Labubus were they mainly gray and beige, I mean. Okay, I need to see this. I'm gonna go down this fucking rabbit hole. I mean, I was Waddles 2 earlier, so this just makes sense for me to do this. Labubu. They're called... Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, huh? Okay. Here, chat. Take a look at this shit. So... Yeah, like, I've seen these before, but, like, I'm just confused. Like... What... Because some people are extra, it wouldn't be a trending thing if someone had to spend tens of thousands of dollars on one solid gold Labubu. I mean, fair, but like, still, like, why the fuck is there a One Piece one? Why isn't there? We're in late stage capitalism. Come on. Mokoko was missing? I don't... Why? What? I just... What? $300? What the fuck are these things? Why? Okay, but like... But why? Excuse me? Why? 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 This is supposed to be the next generation Funko Pops to be. I don't get it. What the fuck are these things? I hate them. Chat, I hate them too. I hate this. Why? Okay, but like... Fuck. Like, at least these ones have a little bit of like, okay, there's like a little cute. Like, these are kind of like retro cute, right? But then you get the fucking Labubus, and it's like, why? But why? Like, why? How do they even manage to make something worse than Funko Pops? I don't know. But like, I hate these. Apparently they're very common. I don't know what to fucking say. Like, huh. You ever look at something and you think, man, I'm so glad I'm more responsible with my money nowadays. Or better response. Man, I'm so glad I'm poor. I feel like my previous comment before the Funko Pop was a good burn. I mean, so was just saying, man, I'm glad I'm poor. Cause like, I'm sorry, if you're spending $500 on a fucking keychain, something's not right. Something is incredibly wrong with you. Flabubu, do not turn me into a Labubu, please. I will actually throw you. No, Flabubu, oh no, Flamie, Flabubu, Flamie Labubu. Turning you into a Webkins Plus and then saturating you with... Shouldn't deserve that. Why would you fucking remind me? That's unfucking real. The video, I'm talking about the copy pasta. There's a fucking video that either you or somebody else posted when we were in the call with Abby. I remember this. And I started crying. Like, I actually was upset. Someone else, I posted the copy pasta. I think it might, I know you posted the copy pasta. It might have been Alaska. Somebody posted the fucking video and it actually, like, I was actually genuinely upset. Like, it made me cry. Because, fun fact, chat, I'm one of those people who, like, I was one of those people growing up where I believed inanimate objects had fucking feelings. Right, and so like I felt bad for them whenever they got hurt or left out. I was that type of autistic. Fucking remember Webkins? Yeah. God, I feel old. Thanks, chat. Girl, same. If you wanted to give you a heads up. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Yeah, I saw my mods told me something my mods told me something similar. I think I know I'm gonna read out to in a little bit. Because I just heard thunder outside, and I know what that means. It means Flamie better get on it, doggone it. I had this Webkinz kitten plush. I once poured milk on it and then sucked the milk back out. It was sopping wet all the time, and he's just. Why would you say that? Why? You didn't deserve that. No, I'm making me fucking upset with that now. I hate that copy pasta so much, and I hate the video too. The video fucking upsets me. Oh, Jesus. That actually upsets me. I don't know why it does, but it does. Thunder, damn, I guess you gotta fight Thor. Yeah, 1 minute. I gotta cry like a little bitch here. This is incredibly off kilter, but that's okay. I'm perfectly okay with this being off kilter. Sari actually fucking my brother. Sari, I'm gonna ask you actually to really stop, because I actually am not joking. I hate that fucking copy pasta. Please stop. I'm actually asking you, please. It's my favorite copy pasta. It actually genuinely makes me upset. Like, I'm actually on the verge of tears. Fine. I'm literally asking you nicely, girly. Please stop. Strike me down, Zeus. You don't have the... But... Hugs for my favorite mama. Appreciate it, honey. Yeah, that genuinely makes me upset. It does. It do be making me very upset. Which is funny because, like, you wouldn't think like something like that would make me upset, but it does. It does. Surprisingly. Also, I just realized that, wow, that's a lot. Okay. I did say I was gonna work on the external stuff. I'm gonna finish the internal stuff later, but, like, yeah. I don't get easily upset with copy pasta internet stuff, but genuinely did something to my brain. I'm just a sensitive fucking crybaby. That's what it is for me. I am just a very sensitive crybaby. That's all it is. I know this to be a fact. Anytime I see a stuffed animal get harmed, I start crying. I get really upset. Sari knows this. Sari knows I'm a sensitive fucking crybaby. No, you aren't. Genuinely, everybody has their limits for what they can handle. I still feel like I am, but thank you. Oh, I returned. Welcome back, Yokai. Alright. I'm gonna start laying down this platform, and then I want to check something out real quick. Because I am curious as to what the POV from over there is. Like, there's an apartment building over there that I want to like look at from POV wise. So I'm actually kind of curious. Also, I do have another major project that's over there too, which connects another area, distant area that I need to work on. But this power plant, this nuclear plant, actually kind of got in the way. Like, it low-key actually did get in the way a little bit. Which is fine. I mean, like, the point of this is like, hey, I could start a project and always do increments of it. And there are certain things that I just do, hopping up dinner, going out to hopping off, going to dinner with the roomies. Y'all be good. You have a good one too, honey. Is this Persona 4 or is this Persona 3, chat? Since you guys are my Persona nuts. I think this is 4. Gotcha. I think it's P4. I can't hear it too well when over the storm where I am. Probably doesn't help that my ugly fucking singing is also like in the way of it too. Perfect. Wait, no, this is P5, I think? Oh, really? Okay. There's so many zombies. Yeah, fair to say this P5 with the techno elements. Okay. I do know definitely I need to like flatten out this area too. It definitely needs to get flattened out. What's the name of the song, Mom? I don't know. Now this I know is P5. I know this one. This is Persona 5. Fun fact, a bad persona, this is more of an inside joke, is actual fact, it's a song that's going down. I was tired of shit and accidentally heard look into my eyes, you're becoming obese. Look into my eyes, you're becoming obese. Yeah, I could see it actually. And if we ever do P5, I'll be in fact annoying as hell. To be fair, chat really does enjoy my coverage of P4 so far. So in a way, I am kind of glad that you all enjoy it, even though I am taking the piss out of it. All right. Yeah, laying the foundation here for this, because I want to have these silos all around it, right? Also, it just dawned on me that this is actually... No, it's not. It's connected. Never mind. Though... No, because I don't need to, because there's that. Some fan stuff later down the line, Persona as a whole. Nah. Well, I will be making a Joker Flamie, or a Persona Flamie. Or... Yeah, whatever it's called. In the near future. Just for the thumbnail. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about that, but I'll figure out the style. You're making a persona. I want to chuck my daughter down a flight of stairs for that joke. That was a good joke. Meh. Persona. Okay, we're not making cat girls just yet. Don't do that. Yo, what's up, gamers? Today we're gonna commit a murder. Do it. I don't want to go to school. So I'm actually kind of curious, right? Hair. I don't think you can see it. But if we just go up here, right? No, the fog blocks it. It's barely noticeable. So if I just do this, right? The fog gets in the way. Let's do 16. There it is. Azorium. Hi, Riddle. We put the body in the base, bro. Hi, Riddle. How are you, honey? Here. There. There we go. Yeah, so it's like right there. Honestly, now that it's rendering everything, it doesn't look too bad. No, I do realize I'm in like one of the other rooms, the other apartments. So let's go like a little bit lower. Like maybe right here. I'm alive, replace my organs with microplastics. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, that doesn't look too bad from this distance over here. Like, it generally doesn't look too bad. Like, it just looks like a power plant over there. I will say this building is probably one of the oldest buildings in this fucking entire world, just simply on the basis of it's the most detailed, one of the most detailed, but it's also the oldest. Like if I go over here, right? Again, oh, of course. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking pretty good. And then we just go over here. Yeah, well, if I don't fucking destroy shit, that'd be nice. I went to start the interior of the place, and then guess what ends up happening? The opposite happens. That's all the... yeah. That's all of them there. That's all the rods. Alright. Alright, y'all. Oh. I think that is a wrap.